In this maze made of cubes, you have to be careful. Because once you step into the trap, your end is death. Today, a group of newcomers came to the labyrinth. They are Police Quentin, Dr. Holloway, Mathematics Student Levin, Architect Worth, Prison Break Master Ren. Nobody knows how they got here. Looks like they've been kidnapped. Ren is the first to act. He opened a door, threw his boots over. A few flames burst out suddenly. A bunch of people are freaking out. No one dares to move anymore. Only Ren still keeps trying. He continues to open the next door. Throw shoes to judge whether there is a trap. He walked them through many rooms. In some rooms, he knows there are traps just by smelling them. It's really a jailbreak master. But when he just jumped to the next room, the sound of the trap starting sounds.
Mad.
The machine spits out a stream of acid and shoots Ren in the face. Wait till Quentin opens the door and rescues him back. Ren's face has been corroded. A group of people are almost insane. Start discussing what to do. Keep walking. Jailbreak masters will die. Not to mention they. After a while Quentin noticed something unusual. Jewelry was taken from everyone. Only Levin's glasses were not taken away. This thing might work. Then they found that there was a string of numbers at the entrance of each room. Levin put on the glasses and take a look. Found that the rooms with traps are all prime numbers. A safe room is not a prime number. According to this law they started to move on. Sure enough it's all right. Until they come to a room. The 4 entrances are all traps. The only thing that might not be is the top entrance. Quentin climbs up and opens the door. A person fell out. The guy got up and started hitting the wall. Look like a fool. Not long. Quentin walks into a room of non-prime numbers. But just walked a few steps. Suddenly Levin's shout came from behind. Then steel wires appeared around him. Surrounded him. Before the steel wire aggregated, Quentin jumped out just in time. But the leg is still hurt. He screamed in pain. Holloway bandaged his wound. The idiot in the other room screamed like crazy. Quentin was so angry that he cursed.
Shut up!
Quentin yells at Worth. Can you go over there and shut up the idiot? After Worth passed, Quentin started talking bad about him. He suspects Worth is a spy. Because he's been behaving abnormally. Levin said the numbers might still need to be crunched. Wait for me. But while they're waiting, the mood in the room is getting tense. The idiot suddenly started peeing in the room. Make a bad smell. And then Quentin started to trouble Worth. He provokes a quarrel. Taunting Worth non-stop. Until he was forced to say that sentence.
There is no way out of here!
Everyone understands. He must know something. Worth had to tell his secret. He helped design the outer shell of this maze. But he doesn't know the design inside. Don't know anyone on the project either. How can everyone believe? The quarrel happened again. What is this place built for? You don't know who knows. Until Quentin couldn't help it. Start beating him up. Everyone pull them away. Levin began to calmly ask him about the information he knew. Then calculate the answer according to the information Levin. There are 17,576 rooms in this maze. But there are only 5 survivors left. Fortunately, knowledge is power. Levin has a new discovery. The coordinates in the maze can be obtained by the number of the room. Hope comes again. They move on. There is a trap in the next room. Countless steel thorns will protrude from the wall. But this trap is voice activated. Must be quiet when passing. At this time, the biggest difficulties are 2. Are there any traps in the room after this room? And this idiot can keep quiet. At this time Quentin has lost his previous demeanor. He forced Worth to go first. And he still doesn't agree with the fool to follow. Holloway started to scold him. Quarrel started again. It's not over until Worth agrees to be the first to enter. He started down. He came to the side and opened the door. Finally passed. The second one to pass is Levin. The third is Holloway. The fourth is a fool. Who knew that the idiot wouldn't move after he got down? Good thing Holloway went over and patted him. Make him act. The last one is Quentin. But when Quentin came to the door, Quentin grabs the idiot and is about to beat him up. Holloway came out and called him. So Quentin took aim at Holloway. Started to scold her, the words were extremely ugly. And Holloway shot back, no wonder you got a divorce. There's a devil inside of you. Quentin slapped her. Everyone finally recognized Quentin's true colors. Devil. But so what if you see clearly? Still have to keep going. They opened the door to find they were finally at the edge. It's pitch black and bottomless outside. Quentin reaches out to see. Can't see anything and can't climb the outer walls. Quentin thinks he has to swing over to the opposite wall. Use clothes to make ropes to tie people. Quentin said, "Let me go." Levin said, "You're too heavy, I'll go." And Holloway says, "I'll go, it's my turn." In the end it was decided that Holloway would go. She strapped on her clothes and set off. But nothing below. Holloway started swinging twice. Suddenly, the room began to vibrate violently. Quentin grabs the clothes in time. Others catch him. He made Holloway climb up. But when he took Holloway's hand, his eyes became extremely terrifying. Holloway starts shaking his head begging for mercy. But Quentin let go anyway. Quentin goes back into the room. He says Holloway didn't catch him. Everyone is sad. So they decided to sleep for a while. Don't know how long. Quentin suddenly quietly hugged Levin. The two came to another room. It turned out that he wanted to abandon the other two. At this time Quentin is already very perverted. He started touching Levin while talking. Can't hide desire. Levin wanted to run but he caught him. But luckily Worth spotted it just in time and knocked him over. Mad Quentin began to say, "Worth and fools are spies." Accidentally revealed him while talking. The secret that just dropped Holloway on purpose.
You dropped her.
They told him to fuck off. But Quentin starts beating up Worth. Then threw him directly into the room below. But then Worth suddenly laughed. Everyone immediately came to the room below. They found out. The body of the jailbreak master lies in the room. That is to say, they walked for a long time. Through hundreds of rooms. In the end it was back to where it started. No one can accept the fact. Quentin's eyes are wide open. Levin collapsed on the ground crying. And at this time, Worth suddenly thought of something. He opened the door on the edge. See, it's pitch black outside. But he remembers that there was a room here. This is where the jailbreak master died. That is to say, the room is constantly moving and exchanging places. Levin understands too. She quickly got up and looked at the room number. She just understood. This number also contains all the information about the coordinate movement of a room. And if people want to go out, they're going back to a very special numbered room they passed by. At the same time, Levin also found that the rooms with traps are identified by the power of prime numbers. But it is impossible to count every number. The number is too big. And at this time, the fool on the side suddenly said a number. That's when they found out that the fool was actually a math genius. His brain is like a calculator. In order to verify the results calculated by fools, Quentin throws Worth straight into the room. It's really safe. They keep going. Quentin's violent mood is getting more and more exaggerated. Keep yelling at other people. And this time when passing through a room, Quentin was the last to pass. Worth took the opportunity to jam his neck. After confirming that the next room is safe, Worth shuts Quentin out. But Quentin still caught up. Worth is not as strong as him. Wait till Quentin unscrews the room. He didn't find Worth. He had no choice but to yell and walk forward. Suddenly he fell. It's a trap set by Worth. They finally got rid of Quentin. A group of people keep going. After untold hardships, the three finally reached the finish line. After the fool opens the door, the light of liberty appears. Levin, cheer up. But at this time Worth didn't intend to leave. It turned out that he was already tired of the outside world.
What is out there?
Boundless human stupidity.
Levin says he can bear it. Then she suddenly widened her eyes. Quentin is here. Worth wrestled with him angrily, but still subdued by the strong Quentin. At this time, the fool opened the door and escaped. Quentin is hot on the heels, but got caught by Worth from behind at the last moment. Room starts to move. Quentin is stuck in the middle. Silly boy became the only survivor of this maze game.